Your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
It is no secret that it has been a super soaker kind of afternoon if you live west of I-65. Now, for those of you who are east of the interstate, you're like, rain? What rain? It barely rained a drop, if anything, and it was hot as blazes this afternoon, with Scottsboro getting all the way up into the 90s. Meanwhile, only in the 70s for northwest Alabama, and that's because you were socked in with a lot of that cloud cover, and many of you are trying to clean up from anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of rainfall. Talking about Muscle Shoals, there was a report in the Shoals of 3 to 4 inches. For the radar is picking up anywhere from 2.5 to 3 inches here. But again, I know this neck of the woods here, sometimes when you get just a little bit too much rain, it really does pile up, and you can easily pick up anywhere from 5 to 12 inches standing water on some of those ponding areas. Meanwhile, northeastern Alabama, talking about Jackson County, Madison County, Marshall County, could not even buy a raindrop for today. If you were lucky, you had a cooling outflow boundary move through right about that 2 o'clock time frame. At least cooled you down just a little bit. For the rainfall for the rest of this evening, look at how quickly it's collapsing, and we're saying goodbye to all that heavy rain in Limestone and Giles County. However, Jackson County looks like we've got a few thunderstorms here that are interacting with the topography. You got an outflow boundary now moving through Higdon, Flat Rock, Cartersville, but Bridgeport, Bryant, you're the lucky ones with the heavy rain at this time. Going to be very hit or miss as you travel along US 72 for the rest of this evening. It's a weak cold front that kicked up all those showers and thunderstorms this morning and afternoon. But you notice this easterly flow? This is associated with Tropical Storm Sally. And we got to talk about Sally here because we're anticipating a lot more rain with this system for North Alabama, not even mentioning what's going on with the Gulf here. So if you have Gulf plans or friends or family who live along, say, from Mobile to New Orleans, they need to be watching this. But here locally at home in North Alabama, we got to be watching it too. 4 o'clock advisory, maximum sustained winds of 60 miles per hour. Once it gets up to 74, that's when it'll be considered a Category 1 hurricane. And because it's got the potential to do that, a hurricane watch now in effect for the Alabama coastline. Hurricane warning now in effect for New Orleans, and tropical storm warnings are in effect all along the Florida panhandle too. When is it going to get there? When is it going to get to New Orleans? Right about late Monday night into early Tuesday morning. So between the 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. time frame, it'll curve around, and this is where we are right in the middle of the path. Gotta let you know, if we are north of the center, we're going to get less rain. If we're south of the center of circulation, we will get more rain. So assuming we're on the south side, I think we could pick up anywhere from, say, 3 to 4 inches of rainfall between Tuesday and Thursday. So let's talk about it. Who, what, when, where. And the why is, of course, Tropical Storm Sally here. So heaviest rain is actually going to be on the eastern side here. Look at you, Albertville, 4.5 inches. Gadsden, 6 inches of rain is possible through Thursday. Now, thankfully, we dry out as we go into next weekend. But between Tuesday and Thursday, if you have flooding concerns, be aware you may need to prepare for this as we go into the middle of next week.